Hey, what's going on, everybody? Shane here from Vulgar Display Gaming, and I'm joined with.
Javi.
Oh, how you doing, Javi? What's going
Happy
on?
New Year, dude. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody! Thank you for joining us, watching this. It has
First
been
first episode of the year.
first episode of the year, and we got a lot to talk about, whether it be heavy metal news, nerd news, ups and downs, and smiles and frowns.
Yeah, so obviously we kind of took a break because not only because of the holidays, but I also caught the flu, so it kind of delayed a lot of our plans. But it's nice being able to ring in the new year again. Doing this, I was like really surprised how much I am enjoying this with you.
No. Same here. Again, I genuinely appreciate everybody watching this. I'm having fun with this. I'm glad you are too, Javi. I'm having fun time talking about nerd shit and heavy metal stuff with you. And that being said, being so appreciative of everything, I want to do real quick shout outs for some channels that have shouted us out, and they've been incredibly supportive. I'm going to do two, and then Javi's going to do two. I want to shout out Eddie from the Realms of Metal. He's somebody who's very personable and knowledgeable about his metal, as well as I done a video with him on just talking about horror movies, and we just bullshitted about it. It's really fun. He also does little deep dives into different artists and their discographies. So please go check out Eddie from the Realms of Metal. And again, all of these links, I'll just say this right now, will be down below. So check out these channels. Another person that's really fucking cool is Trevor Minick. He absolutely shreds on the guitar, and he's just carrying and waving the flag. He does a bunch of shorts every day with him just jamming and wailing on his guitar. Super supportive to the channel, and we really appreciate that as well. So what do you got for us, Javi?
Metal Marty Mac. He's got a shit ton of fucking vinyls, and I'm pretty jealous.
And yes, I think fuck ton.
And here I thought I had a lot. I feel like I have like around 500, but he's probably got way more than that. Minuscule ass amount.
Way more.
But yeah, he's really cool. I think that was the first video I saw of somebody shouting out something that I helped work on, so that was cool. That was really sick.
Super awesome, right?
Yeah. And then the other one is Metal Never Dies with Mark Arruda. Super cool dude. Highlights a bunch of bands that are going around, and it's always nice to see newer bands going around. It's always healthy for the scene.
Yeah. So Metal Never Dies. He's also in a band. I forgot to note that. I've still yet to check out his band, but he has
got a band. Oh.
Yeah, he's the vocalist for the band Aguila, I believe that is. He'll probably correct me in this. But yes, super cool dude from Canada. Metal Marty Mac. He's an Irish dude. Again, fucking killer album collection. And then I don't know where Trevor's from. Eddie is from the East Coast. Anyway, these are just some channels. We'll probably shout out more eventually, but these are just some channels that we've been getting support from, and will continue to support them, and we hope you do too. Yeah,
absolutely cool dudes, and I really appreciate it. Like just that feeling of somebody else shouting us out. That was incredible to like hear.
Dude, we have not been at this very long, and again, it just means a lot to us. Even if, like, granted, we ain't getting views or nothing on some of these things, but it's just somebody enjoys our shit. That means so much to us, and then somebody shouts us out. That's even way fucking cooler. And I felt bad. I was like, dude, we haven't been shouting people out. They're shouting us out. We need to spread the love here. Granted, we ain't the biggest channel to do that yet, but we appreciate it no matter what.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%.
But dude, it's been a crazy fucking week of just metal, dude. Like, what do we got? Should we break down some stories and stuff that we've seen?
So right now, I think the biggest mess is going around in the metal scene is for sure half of Grave quitting. Really bummed me out, like straight up. I bought tickets to watch them later this year, and now they're not touring because two members of the band just quit, and they're like not even sure if they're gonna continue. They're not sure if they're gonna release or like work on the album they said they were gonna work on. So they decided to like halt all their live performances for the year. That includes all their festival appearances for the year. So I was pretty bummed out about that. And then the other one being the big one, Rage Against the Machine, the drummer has announced that they are no longer doing any live shows for the foreseeable future, which at this very moment pans out because if you guys remember earlier, actually last year, Tom Morello was actually the only one that went into the induction ceremony for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And then, of course, there's a couple of injuries going around that, hindered them from finishing their...
well, Zach tore his ACL.
Yeah, Zach De La Rocha, exactly. They couldn't do the European tour.
Damn.
Yeah. They did finish the American tour, but basically the doctors told them, like, if you go on your tour overseas...
They didn't even finish the American tour.
No, they did finish it.
Oh, they didn't play the San Francisco shows. Those were canceled.
I'm pretty sure they did.
Oh, those were canceled. I was about to buy tickets and go. Those were canceled.
No. That's for their second leg. Yeah, that was after their European tour, but they finished the first part. Yeah. So it pans out. I'm pretty sure they're done at this point, unfortunately. And before the pandemic happened, I was gonna actually go to Coachella too, because that was gonna be like their first big appearance before obviously the world shut down for a bit. And so yeah, super bummed out about that. Never got to see them live, but they are absolutely one of my favorite bands of all time. So I wish them all well, in case they don't actually tour anymore.
See what happens. Anyway, else we got is Grave quit, half of Grave quit, and that would have been cool to see. We were supposed to go see them with on the Mortal Wound Bloodbath tour or Bloodbath show at 1720.
Yeah, I'll finally be able to see Bloodbath, but Grave is one of my favorite death metal bands, so pretty bummed out. But I'm still going to go and support the rest of the bands and whoever replaces them if they do end up replacing them on the lineup.
It says they did hold all live shows.
Yes, yeah, they're not doing any more live shows, and they're not working on their album anymore.
That sucks.
Yeah, real bummer. Because I think the last album came out like in 2015, so it has been quite a bit. But yeah, I wish those guys well too.
Down is in some uplifting news. Down is working on a new album this year.
Yeah, this will be their first in how long?
Since 2014.
Oh wow, Jesus.
Yeah.
I know that band's been like, doing festival appearances here, and I think they just recently got a member back, a classic member back, right?
It's still Weinstein. Kirk.
No,
Pepper,
Kirk just
Phil.
joined the band, right? Because he wasn't in the last few albums.
They have Patrick Bruders from St. Vitus X Crowbar. So Rex ain't in it anymore? I thought Rex was still in it.
No, do you not remember? We saw them live. Then hasn't been in the band for years.
Oh yeah, he has.
Neither has Kirk. I think Kirk missed the last two albums.
Yeah.
But Kirk's back, so this will be the first album with him back in.
Yeah.
It's always nice to see more albums from them because they've been pretty consistent, I think.
Sounds great. I mean, it's a super group. It is a super group.
Yeah. But they're not like a sum of their parts. It sounds pretty unique. It doesn't sound anything like any of their other bands.
Oh, yeah. Let's see what else we got coming up. We got... Warbringer's hitting the studio this year. So now I guess we're just highlighting bands that we're stoked to see. I know Gatecreeper's in the studio as well.
So is Entheos.
And Entheos is in their studio? That's fucking cool.
I know. I'm already excited. Whether it's an EP or an album.
I still never got to see them. Fuck.
Yeah. Don't worry. Media overload just stops us from being able to enjoy everything.
Talking about media overload, I know in our top 10 videos, people were highlighting albums like, hey, you should check out this album. Still going to do that video. I'm still trying to sort through some things. There's other albums I need to listen to. So, yeah, real quick, we will watch those, or listen to those albums and do a video on them, talking about those albums that we missed in 2023. That was a big fucking deal, too, even though our lists were almost 50 deep, I'm going to start building mine now. I'm going to write down, I enjoyed this year, and just start keeping a journal of the shit I enjoyed, because there is way too much shit going on.
Yeah, thankfully, whenever you upload an album on iTunes, whether it's from Bandcamp or whatever, it keeps it this was released this month and shit. So it was kind of easy for me to remember, what came out this year. So
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Dude,
Thank you, iTunes.
Yeah, Warbringer, they're cool. I've only seen Warbringer once though. For some reason, it sucks because like I saw them when it was way back in the day. They were opening for Creator, and I think it was the drummer broke his leg, and somebody had to fill in. I forget. But Warbringer's fucking sick. I have their first album, Total War, was fucking great. That was their first one, right? The one with the tank on it?
Yeah, that's the first one, yeah.
Fucking great album. Holy shit. Such a good
album. I'd say they've been very consistent with their drops for sure. I think my favorite is their second album. Gary Holt produced that one. That one was pretty sick. That was also the album that started like those death metal and black metal elements that they keep like putting into their music. Like it was like creeping in slowly every release. So that was nice to hear.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I've also missed them. I was gonna watch them years ago. They were opening up for Maiden, and I missed that, unfortunately.
Which year was that?
That was like when I was in high school. I think it was like maybe my freshman or sophomore year. That was a while back.
I'm trying to think because I saw Maiden back in 08. I think that was the first time I saw Maiden. It was in 2008.
Well, I don't think Warbringer. Wait, did they? Yeah, actually, they probably might have. But I don't think they were famous enough to open for Maiden at the time.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway, Warbringer, new shit coming along. Check out Warbringer, great thrash band. They're from Southern California. They're from LA, aren't they?
Yeah, they're here. They're from here.
Right. Oh shit, yeah, that's right. Anyway, another cool news is another band coming up with new shit is Forbidden. So I'm stoked to see Forbidden at Hell's Heroes this year. That Javi should go to.
Yeah, still gotta find out the rest of my year. But yeah,
you do want to go see Sodom, right?
I do love Sodom. Yeah. Tough planning shit ahead. But anyway, yeah. That band is sick. Their very first album was one of my favorite thrash albums, and then their comeback album was also really good. But then they kind of just like fell off. Like they got signed to Nuclear Blast, they dropped their last album, and then they toured for a bit, and then they just like didn't even say shit on anything, social media or otherwise.
Yeah, so they're saying they want to have this ready in the first half of 20. So again, it's just like no new music this year.
But hey, at least they're active again, so that's important. Especially since like some of the members are in other bands. Like I think what was that groove metal band again? We saw it, Psycho. They played it entire album's entirety. I'm trying to remember.
Exhorter?
Yes, Exhorter. Yeah. The drummer is also in that band, I think. So.
Is he?
So yeah. There's a couple of members they share.
Chris Contos? It says he's ex Machine Head.
No, well, maybe there was a lineup change that I didn't know about. But yeah, I know for a fact they shared members at some point. But okay, that's cool. I know the guitar player that just quit was in that band too. Before he got replaced with well, not replaced, but like they've been having a bunch of different guitar players, like Pat from ex Cannibal Corpse, you know.
Oh yeah.
No.
What else we got? Ooh, new music that released this week though. You have Answer Christ. That's another LA local band. They just
that was like the only album that came out this week that
true.
I couldn't find.
They put out God is Violence, and Cancer Christ is real fun. If you ever get a chance to go see them live, I would compare their shows to like almost bar-esque show where it's a big showmanship. They have like tear open a Bible, which is
they got props and stuff. They got other people in like costumes and stuff.
They got like nuns, like stripper nuns jumping around and with alien masks on and stuff.
Sometimes they'll like bring in a pool like full of like red colored water. And stuff.
They baptize people in blood. So that's
use
cool.
a flamethrower. Cool.
Yeah. Anyway, Cancer Christ, check them out. I can them to be thrash.
Crossover thrash.
Crossover thrash. Cancer Christ, really cool band from LA.
Yeah.
Check them out.
Hey, religion. Hey, cops. Cool stuff.
Yeah. Good stuff. Good. And then new stuff coming out the following or this coming week is Escuela Grind's EP, Death Metal.
Yeah, this is their third EP based on like their influences and stuff. So they did one on power violence and grindcore. So Yeah.
Again, everybody should go check out Escuela Grind. They're fucking great.
Yeah, they've been opening up for a lot of big bands. And in fact, they got Barney from Napalm Death, who they just finished their tour with on
That's
one of their songs. So that's cool.
That's fucking what else do we got going on? Do some nerd news now?
Yeah,
Anything
let's do
else
that.
in music? Wrapping up in music? It's first of the year. Let's see what we got in nerd news. We got the new Prince of Persia game coming out. Prince of Persia, that is a classic game. What was it? On Atari, wasn't it? Prince of Persia, the original.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Believe so.
I played a lot of their games on the GameCube and PS2, I believe. I played most of them. There's definitely a couple I missed here and there.
1989.
And then we all know about that. Yeah.
It was on the Apple II. That's what it was. So this was an old school PC game, Prince of Persia. Introduced some of the elements of reversing time and everything, but the new one is a side-scroller-esque Metroid game. So it's like Super Metroid, but you're running on. We have it up right now. You can see what we're talking about. I mean, I'll have to fucking put that in there.
Yeah, I was surprised by this change because most of the most recent games before the terrible Disney movie, there was they kind of played like Assassin's Creed before Assassin's Creed ever came out. Obviously, they're both made by Ubisoft, but yeah, so Assassin's Creed took over that kind of action role that Prince of Persia offered, but now they're doing their own thing where it's a Metroidvania inspired thing. It looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
It looks like a lot of fun. I'm excited for it.
Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. It says free demo available. It says the demo is available.
Yeah, I think the demo just came out this week.
Oh, it did? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, Prince of Persia looks really cool as a fun kind of casual kind of game, side scroller, nothing too in depth. Then we got what?
I mean, it looks pretty hard.
Dude, I never beat Metroid Dread, so.
Never?
Oh, that game is fucking hard.
Did you at least beat some of the Castlevania games from back in the day?
Dude, I don't think I really got into Castlevania. Castlevania is great, but I never really jumped on the Castlevania bandwagon. I was interested because I just we recently got a PS2, and I really want to get that Castlevania game that came out for PS2. I forget what that one's called. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, there was a couple of 3D ones that came out on there. But yeah, some of them were pretty fun. But for me, my favorite Castlevania games were the 2D ones. Which I'm hoping Konami gets off their ass and actually makes another good one, because they haven't made anything for that series in a very long time. I think the last game was on the 3DS, if I remember correctly.
I know, Castlevania is really fucking cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving along. Now we got some TV show news. Pretty fucking sweet. And I thought was kind of cool. I don't play League of Legends. I know you don't either.
Nope.
Never gotten into that. But the animated series Netflix put out, Arcane, is really, really fucking.
I was actually really surprised on how good it was. Especially because a lot of my League of Legends friends do not like Jinx. They think her character is lame. But
I liked her story.
I guess the way they portrayed her and her actual origin story and stuff in this show was really good. And yeah, I was a huge fan of it coming out. I am excited for the fighting game that'll come out later this year, I think. But yeah, season 1 of Arcane was really cool. The only bad side about it was that Magic Dragons was plastered all over this fucking thing.
Yeah, but, really commercialized music. But
honestly, then they also had Denzel Curry, and I love Denzel Curry, so fuck it. It balanced out.
But no, Arcane, that League of Legends universe is really steampunkish. So if you like steampunk stuff mixed with fantasy and everything, it's right up your alley. And I'm not a fan of that game, but that world is so intriguing to me, and it was such a great series. It didn't drag for me. It had a really good story. I fucking really enjoyed it. And I'm excited for Arcane Season 2. It's going to be released on Netflix. When's it coming out? It says, damn, November of this fucking year.
Yeah.
I was like hoping, I was like, oh, next few weeks, like, fuck yeah. Like, no, November when I was just reading that shit. Anyway.
No, Netflix got their, so much shit releasing soon. Well, not soon, but they got so many projects going on. They also got like Dead Devil May Cry, Tomb Raider.
I know.
We got so much shit like coming up. And also, a little bit after our last podcast episode, they also announced that Netflix announced that they're remaking One Piece, and I was like, holy shit! And they're getting a studio who has done. They were the original studio for Attack on Titan, and if you even seen one episode of Attack on Titan on those first like 3 seasons, like the animation was like super kick-ass.
Remaking One Piece, like
yeah, they're remaking One Piece
like
from the start,
like totally new or
yeah, totally new, yeah,
totally fucking new.
So the animation studio that does One Piece right now is Toei Animation. They're the ones who do like Dragon Ball.
Honestly, the reason I never got into One Piece is because that series is so daunting. There's like 1,000 fucking episodes, and now you're adding more shit for me to watch? No, thank you.
Well, it's more it's a new anime, right? But it's like a retelling, but with a different studio, so it'll probably look a little different.
I mean, I like the live action. I thought it was all right.
Live action was good. Yeah,
pretty fun. One Piece on Netflix live action was decent to me. Again, I don't know how much I want to invest into a new series to watch like that, especially if they can remake that for the next 10 years,
That's what I'm saying. I was like, dude, that show's been like going on for 20 years, and I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous.
So it basically took me the pandemic to happen for me to actually catch up to One Piece, because as a kid, I watched One Piece, but once Toonami went off air, I didn't know how to watch it. And so when they finally came back and it was like an episode like 500 and something, and I was like, there's no way I'm watching this. But yeah, the pandemic happened, and then like my friend showed me the Viz Media app, and like it's like $2 or at the time it was like $2 a month. And so like I used it to catch up to One Piece, because I was like, this pandemic, what else am I supposed to do? And just fucking sit around, play video games and stuff. So that was the other way I killed time. Yeah, caught up in, I want to say like 4 months. Yeah. Like 4 or 5 months, like by reading it, not by watching it, by reading it. Yeah, I read it. Yeah, so Netflix, a lot of Netflix shows to come up. Unfortunately, they're fucking raising their prices again. Ugh.
I don't have Netflix anymore. I got rid of it.
That's true.
I need to get rid of a lot of fucking the streaming services. So
yeah,
they're just
it's becoming a real mess. Like Amazon. Go ahead.
You go ahead.
Okay, Amazon Prime is also like, basically like you're gonna pay extra $2 in order to get like videos without ads, because they're adding ads. So even if you have Amazon Prime, which is totally fucking lame, because like they increased their price to Amazon Prime last year. So, and like I've got a bunch of friends, or a couple of friends that work in Amazon, and they didn't get a pay bump or anything. So where the fuck is this money going? Right.
Fuck.
Yeah.
And we can go on all day about corporate greed, but we will say my whole thing is yeah, that shit sucks. I won't tell you to sail the seas or anything, if you know what I'm saying, but maybe sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. No.
Well,
no.
Anyway, I'm not subscribing to that shit. Fuck that.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, in some tech related news, which is cool, that's something we need to do. We're gonna do a little tour of our setups and everything, and the gear we're using, the equipment we're using. That'd be a cool video, right? No?
2 mouses.
Why the fuck do you have 2 mouses? Mice. You got 2 mice.
I've got 3 actually.
You have 3? Do you use all of them at the same time?
No, one runs out of battery, switch to the other one. That kind of thing.
Wow. Did I tell you we had mice in our place? I caught 2 mouses yesterday.
What are you not paying Jim enough, dude?
Jim's lazy. He's not doing shit.
Dude, Jim's a sweetheart, but he sucks.
No, but yeah, we caught 2. I had to put out some traps.
That sucks, dude. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
But thankfully you killed them. Start paying
sad.
Jim more.
I don't want to kill mice, but they're a pain in the ass. Anyway, Anyway, sidetrack from the mouses. And you're
Yeah, we will do a gear
nice.
video eventually. Yeah.
Yeah. Walkthrough video too.
Oh yeah, a little walkthrough. Yeah.
But so going back onto gear, LG is making a 480 hertz OLED fucking monitor. Like, what the fuck, man? And it's gonna be 1440p. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, since 4K can't really get past that the higher refresh rates because it's 4K and it's still a pretty recently new technology, especially for gaming. Obviously for movies and stuff, they've been out for a while, but like as far as 4K gaming goes, I'm not a fan of, but a lot of people are. So the fact that like this fucking monitor is just insane. There's no way any game currently out, or even in the future, maybe not even the next few years that are releasing, are gonna release or gonna have like games that are like centered around this fucking refresh rate.
I don't see the point of making this monitor. I have LG. I have two LG OLED monitors, the 27 inches, and they're 240 hertz. I'm like, that's good enough. Like, I don't,
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm with you there. My main monitor is also a 240 hertz monitor, Asus ROG. And yeah, I love it. I'm not only able to do variable refresh rate and all that high end stuff on computer games, but I could also like do it on my PlayStation.
Have you noticed a difference playing Street Fighter?
Yeah, definitely. As far as like visual fidelity goes, like it's so much smoother. I can see like the little crouches and stuff when people are trying to do like fireballs and stuff. So I'm like, oh, okay, I got your number. I'm
nice.
still bad at the game, but
well, apparently
yeah.
from your last live stream, we could tell.
Yeah, I'm stuck at that 1,500 range. But anyway,
and you haven't gotten out of 1,600 rank yet, or whatever it is.
Every time I'm close to it, I get like a Zangief, and like it ruins my day.
That's not even a top tier character. That's just your weakest character.
I know he's not the weakest, but he's definitely one of the weakest. But like, I don't know, dude. Like, it's just hard because he grabs you once and you die, and it's literally what it feels like sometimes. But aside from that, like, yeah, this monitor is fucking insane. I don't see the market for this. Obviously, there's gonna be like tech reviewers like grabbing this, or like they'll LG will send a copy to them, or like a monitor to them to test out. But it's just like, how are you gonna tell the difference? You're only fucking human.
Yeah. I can't tell the difference between all these high-end refresh rates. I mean, 240 hertz that's good. You go up any higher, I don't see the point.
Yeah, you won't notice.
No. So moving on to sport. This is sad nerd news. Like, I know I'm huge into fucking. If you haven't heard of Warhammer is the tabletop miniature game. Pretty popular. They got a bunch of games coming out. I know Rogue Trader, that game is just coming out. Bunch more. Anyway, I love Warhammer ever since I was a kid. And dude, the co-creator of Warhammer, Ryan Ansel, just passed away. The game designer who co-created Warhammer has died at the age of 68. I mean, it sucks. Like, Warhammer is pretty iconic. Amazon's making a fucking TV show on it now with Henry Cavill, right? He's gonna be in it.
Not only that, but that while me in particular, I'm not really into that stuff. That stuff has inspired so many different forms of media that I enjoyed over the years.
Artwork.
Bolt thrower is like definitely one of them. But like, yeah, a lot of inspiration was from Warhammer in a lot of different avenues of everyday media life. So it sucks to hear.
Yeah. Granted, Ansel stepped back from Games Workshop in 91, but he started it all. He did so much from when he first started everything in 1989. No, 1983, the first edition of Warhammer was published. Laying the groundwork for a franchise that has just blown up. It's taken the world by storm. So, personally, I'd say rest in peace, Brian Ansel. I will continue to enjoy his legacy. And it's just one of those things where somebody's created something so iconic and it just keeps going on. And life. So
I know how you feel. Yeah. And then.
No, I got one more thing though.
Do you? Okay.
A little bit
Go for it.
cheerier Warhammer news. 'Cause I definitely want to start doing that. And
Yeah.
said it before. I need to start doing some Warhammer shit, but I've been so fucking busy. My bench is just packed, full of projects and everything I'm working on. Today, the pre-orders went out for Warhammer: The Old World, which is basically old Warhammer fantasy, and the kind of stuff and Ansel was still a part of at the time. And well, couldn't say that. He left in '91. He inspired that first wave of Warhammer fantasy. Anyway, this is Warhammer: The Old World. I pre-ordered the Knights of the Kingdom of Bretonia. There's a whole knight set. They got like it's some pretty cool shit. Like here, I'll send this to you real quick.
Go for it. Yeah.
Some of these models are so fucking. I mean, it's the old sculpts and everything, but they're fucking badass. I'm stoked about the Knights of Bretonia because the peasants are super cool. The Pegasus Knights. Anyway, I did want the Tomb Kings though. The Tomb Kings were really cool because they're old skeleton warriors. They have a new fucking big dragon thing in there. But Warhammer Old World's really fucking cool. I'm stoked. I never played that version of it. I'm stoked on it just because it's kind of rank and file where you move everybody in blocks and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm stoked on it. I'll do an unboxing of it. But there's already been a bunch of unboxings.
It's okay. What's one more? What's one more?
And speaking of unboxing. Anyway, I'll wrap this up real quick. Warhammer: The Old World. I'm super stoked for it. I have another buddy, actually, Buddy Matthias. He's the bassist in Mortal Wound, and they're going on tour with Exhorder and Violence, so if you're in the Midwest, please catch that tour. But
lucky bastards.
Yeah, he's huge in Warhammer as well, and I want to play some games and stream that with him, so we're going to probably try and do that. But I'll try to get him into Old World, and I need
super
to paint
sweetheart
shit.
too, so don't be afraid to talk to him when you see him hanging around the merch booth.
Super cool, dude. The whole band's cool. Everybody's
cool.
Yeah,
the whole band's great. Yeah.
But back to it. Matthias has been painting a shit ton. He painted way more shit than I have, and I'm like, fuck. Like, he's motivating me. I need to start upping my game to get some fucking little plastic people done. But no, that's fucking Warhammer news. There's a bunch of stuff coming out. I'm stoked on that. Want to start doing some games, maybe a battle report or two. That's fun. And what else do we got?
Sony released a trailer for the games that are going to come out this year. Mm-hmm. And the interesting thing is that in that video they showed off Metal Gear Delta, which is the remake, right, from Metal Gear 3, and then Silent Hill 2 remake as well. So I guess those are confirmed. They're coming this year, which is kind of surprising because
this year.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so
I'm super stoked to play the Silent Hill remake.
Yeah, I'm stoked for that too. But I'm still pretty indifferent about the Metal Gear Solid remake, just because again, those were Kojima's babies. So without them, it's just a little weird. And Konami has really had the best track record, as you probably guys know, who pay attention to Konami's games and stuff.
I did not like the Liberty, right?
No, you're thinking of Cyberpunk.
No, but I don't know. What was 5 called?
The Phantom Pain.
Phantom Pain. Yes, Phantom Pain. I did not. I didn't beat it. Did you beat it?
Well, yeah, I beat it. I love gameplay wise. I love the fuck of it. But as far as story goes, we kind of already figured out what's gonna happen because it all wrapped up before.
Yeah.
Yeah. It takes place a little bit after Peace Walker.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was fun. It was really fun. Being able to play a Snake one more time was real nice. Even though David Hayter was not the voice for whatever fucking reason. Kojima has this hard on for Hollywood celebrities. He was like, hey, I know we're not replacing the Japanese voice actor for Snake, but let's replace the English one with an actor. And while I did think he did a good job, he's no David Hayter. There's nobody who could replace him. Yeah, I was surprised too, because in Smash Ultimate, Snake comes back in that game, and he's voiced by David Hayter in that one. So I was like really happy about it because I was like, fuck, I really hope these motherfuckers and voice him. So yeah, I'm really happy.
Who voiced him in Phantom Pain?
I forgot his name, but he was an actor in like this military show. I forgot his name. Fuck. It was like Keith something. Yeah, I don't remember.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, I did not know the Silent Hill remake was coming. I'm super stoked for that. Because I've been contemplating picking up a PS2 version of that, but I was like, do I really want to pay $150 for a PS2 game?
Why not?
I did pay $85 for Resident Evil File Outbreak 2, which I want to do streams of because those Resident Evil Outbreak games were fucking phenomenal. And I just wish they were local co-op. Did you ever play any of those?
No.
Oh, dude, like I played it online once when the PS2, like, oh, you can go online with the PS2. And
Yeah.
Basically it's a 4-player Resident Evil game. It's co-op. It was only online co-op. But the thing is that like I didn't have a headset. Nobody used headsets. You couldn't talk to anybody, so it was just a fucking shit show of you just running around with random people trying to, like, you can't tell people what to do. And there was one level where you're in the hospital. That's where there's if you played Resident Evil 0, that's introduced. Did you play 0?
Yeah.
You know the leeches?
Yeah.
So there was a leech man in the hospital, and you would get blood packs to like lay down as bait. And I specifically remember it, like I got downed by like a zombie or something, and I was like crawling around waiting to get like picked up. And like one of the people goes in there, like on my team online, goes in there with the blood pack, drops it right in front of me. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I can't tell them, like, what are you doing? But they were just being dicks. And then the leech man comes out of the ceiling and starts slurping up the blood. And then after it's done with the blood, what happens? I'm on the floor already, and they fucking eat me. And I'm like, well, that's fun. Anyway, that is multiplayer gaming back in the day before fucking headsets and all of that shit where there was no communication.
Yeah, when I found out that like the Xbox, GameCube, and PS2 were all online compatible, and I was like, nah, there's no way. And then like
who played
people show me the Star Ocean GameCube controller, and it's like a GameCube remote, and it has a keyboard on there. I was like, what the fuck?
I remember that, but who the fuck played GameCube games online?
Who the fuck played online in general? I did. That was alien to me.
I played the first Xbox. Like Xbox Live revolutionized online gaming for consoles. To me.
Back in the day, we weren't making that much money. So back when I had an Xbox 360, my mom was not a fan of having to pay online. So I actually had to sell it and buy a Wii instead.
I had the first original Xbox when that went online.
I had that too. Yeah,
that shit was fucking crazy with the fucking weird headset and everything. Like I thought that was shit. Playing Counter-Strike on the Xbox instead of PC, like that was cool stuff. But
yeah, it was plenty of cool stuff.
Who the fuck played GameCube online?
Yeah, definitely a trip. But yeah, those two games. I'm more excited for Silent Hill, but Metal Gear Solid will definitely be monitored heavily.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. That'd be hopefully it's cool. Definitely probably should stream some games. I need to finish Alan Wake. Finish that fucking game. I need to finish so many games. Did you ever finish the God of War DLC?
No, I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima right now. I'm trying to finish it before Prince of Persia comes out.
Shit going on.
It's a struggle. My backlog grows. Oh, that reminds me. Fucking not only is like, are we getting another Prince of Persia next week? You know, at the end of the month, we're getting Suicide Squad, or we're getting Tekken 8. We're getting Persona 3 Reload. It's just there's too many fucking games. And
too many fucking games.
I know for a fact I'm gonna sink my time into Tekken 8. Probably not. Maybe not the same way as Street Fighter 5.
Nah, you will. You will.
I'm terrible at Tekken.
I picked up the Mortal Kombat on the Steam sale. Oh, did you pick anything up on the Steam sale?
Yeah, I got a couple of things.
What'd you get?
I mostly got like gifts from my friends, but I did pick up. I think there was like a Portal collection. I've never played Portal before. It was like $2.
Portal's cool.
So Yeah, so I got that. Let's see. What did you get
I picked up,
aside from Mortal Kombat?
yeah, Mortal Kombat Project Zomboid. That's cool. It's a survival horror game. Check that out. Looks real fun. And I got a copy for Nathan's.
Oh, nice.
So it was like 13. It was like $10.
Oh, that's very sweet.
There was nothing else
I
I was really stoked for. What about you?
I did pick up Metal Hellsinger, which I
I
did
saw
play on
that. I
stream.
saw that. You did do a stream for that. That was the most metal video game ever.
It's one of them for sure.
One of them.
Yeah.
That's another thing we got to talk about is we should probably break down the most metal video games of all time.
Oh, that'll be a fun one because like metal as of late has been bleeding into like modern video games as of late. Like, yeah, in case you guys didn't know, the band members aside from Eddie Hermida from Suicide Silence did Dante's theme in Devil May Cry 5. You know, I thought was really cool.
And then you have Untold Legends.
Brutal Legend.
Brutal Legend. Yes, Jack Black. You had Lemmy in that game. You had fucking Rob Halford. You had Ozzy in it. Like, that's a pretty fucking metal game.
Yeah. Well, we'll do a deep dive on that.
Ranking
Pretty soon.
our favorite metal. That'd be sweet. Anything else coming up metal-wise coming out this week?
There was a new Vitriol single. The intro was so fucking cool. The rest of the song was cool too, but the way the intro stood out, the intro riffing, it sounded like it was like part of a horror movie.
Really?
And it was
I haven't
real
listened
fucking
to
cool.
it yet. I saw the track came out. I need to listen to it.
Yeah, and then Plenty has dropped another single, Australian instrumental band. He
That's
usually
cool.
has some guests. This time around, he's got Kiko from Megadeth, which was kind of surprising. I was like, oh.
It's very cool. Very cool.
It's a very chill track. Very chill track. And then, of
Nice.
course, the riffing is awesome.
Nice, dude. Well, there's a lot of shit coming up. There's a lot of shit is coming out. You have bands in the studio. You have new games coming out. It seems like it's going to be a solid year so far. A lot of tours are being announced. Any tours that you've been stoked for so far that you got tickets for?
I did get the Municipal Waste tickets. They're celebrating their first album.
Waste them all. That's sweet.
Yeah.
I still
Pretty
need to get
stoked on
tickets for that, and I should not sleep on that. Ghoul and Municipal Waste.
And Necrot, too.
And Necrot? Yeah, man. Other tours that I saw rolling in our neck of the woods is Fugitive. It's
Oh, yeah, they're going to 1720.
1720.
Gotta get tickets for that.
Yeah. As well as I know Skeletal Remains has a show coming up.
Oh, yeah, for their new album, their album release show.
Yep.
Yep,
what
got a
else do we
couple of killer bands on there. And also the drummer for Warbringer is actually filling in for the Fugitive drummer because he's also in Creeping Deaths and they're touring Europe. So
Right.
this will be like the
Okay.
second time he's worked with Blake since he also filled in for the Power Trip drummer at some point too. So that's cool. Cool
All
to
these
see.
Texas bands helping each other out.
Yeah. Texas scene is pretty nice.
Yeah, that'd be another cool thing. So, real quick, we got a video highlighting the. We're just gonna do top metal bands, or more or less metal bands in LA you should know. So that's the next video we got coming out. Working on it right now, researching it, finding some. We're not trying to do the biggest bands. I want to do a highlight of some smaller bands and everything, as well as what else we got for content coming up. More game streams. Try to get
Yeah,
some-
I'll probably stream the Prince of Persia game when it comes out.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. I got another interview coming out with my buddy Tamer, who's an artist. He did a really cool comic. That's another one coming out. I did the video with my buddy Vincent, who did this arcade. Sorry, I'm still trying to learn how to video edit, so there's some parts where the audio was fucked up, as well as there's a part where it looped, and I didn't even fucking realize it. I gotta cut that out. But that was a fun video. As well as we just did a live stream last night. You were able to watch it from home. And I did a live stream with my buddy and his band, Wiccan. Wiccan is a LA-based band. They're really fucking cool. I will link them down below in the description, as well as go watch the live stream they did. It was a test jam. There's a lot of shit you should skip through, but it was like solid 30 minutes, 40 minutes of them jamming, and it sounded pretty good.
Yeah, from the growing pains of this channel are continuing, but hey,
Yeah.
We gotta work out the kinks. So
No,
no other way to do it than try to make
Yeah.
these videos. So
And again, we really appreciate you hearing us blabber our mouths about shit we care about. And we hope it's shit you care about too. Please let us know down in the description things that you enjoy, video game wise, heavy metal wise, new albums coming out that you're stoked for, new games coming out you're stoked for. You into Warhammer, you into whatever, just let us know. Let us know what's up. We would feel more than more than excited, because we'd be super stoked if you just want to interact with us. We enjoy every comment, every sub we get.
Just about every comment.
Just about every comment. Now that we had super negative shit. But no, again, we've been having a great fucking time, and we hope you guys are too. Please let us know if we suck in the comments.
Yeah, I will love to hear more albums that, not just that I missed last year, but, this year too.
Yes.
I'm sure there's going to be a couple of newer bands, hopefully coming out with some new stuff. Tragic times ahead. Everything's just getting more expensive. So a lot of these, smaller bands are going to need our support more than ever. So, a simple shout out goes a long way. So,
and I will say, if you have any local bands that at least have a demo out that we can point ourselves to, that you can point us to so we can listen, we want to highlight bands from a lot of different cities. Like right now, we're starting off with an LA segment. Who's to say we couldn't do New Mexico, Albuquerque segment, or a Phoenix segment, or what have you? Like, if you're watching this and you say, hey, you guys should check out this band from this place, let us know. And I would love to do a deep dive into that local scene, because all these bands started off in the local scene. And if we can highlight these bands and bring them up together, like, it's fucking great, And
indie games as well. If you got any projects going on, or know people of going to projects, and definitely drop those as well. Indie scene has only been growing and growing, and especially now, all going on with AI and the strikes and stuff. It's important that we support those guys too.
Yeah, so if you're playing a fun indie game made one or two people or a team, whatever. There's really cool games. There's just some cool indie game I saw. Wasn't that game Stray with a cat made with 10 people or something?
Yeah.
That was a great game. That was an indie game too. So again, we appreciate forms of art here, if you haven't noticed. Whether it be audible art or visual art, or fucking gaming and music, all art to us. We enjoy it and we love it.
On the daily.
On the fucking daily. So again, I think that wraps us up for us bullshitting here. We have a lot of stuff planned for this year. We hope you stick around. Again, we can't thank you enough for the support we've been getting. Please go check out the channels that we shouted out earlier. All be links below. And I just want to say thank you again from here at Vulgar Display Gaming. I am Shane, and that is...
I am Javi.
He's still Javi. Anyway, you all take it easy, and please continue to let us know how you feel about our channel.
Yeah, let's make this year another fun one.
Exactly. We haven't even been around a year yet, so that's what motivates us even more. So we really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. Oh, wait. I'm gonna tease something here.
Please do.
Yeah. Real quick, we've hit the 500 sub mark, which was fucking killer, and we didn't think we would hit that as quick as we did.
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised when we hit 100, and just the month that we did, I was like, no fucking way.
It's just we just are just so overwhelmed with all of the support and people watching this shit. Again, I'm just repeating myself, but we want to say that we are planning a giveaway right now that would make sense. We want to do it where we can give you probably some vinyls and maybe a statue or something. Probably get 2 vinyls, statue, and maybe a shirt. We're going to try to plan that shit out. We really want to do a cool fucking giveaway. and we will keep you posted. Probably in the next video, it will be, or we'll do a quick little announcement. But we have shit planned for it because this is fucking cool.
Absolutely.
So again, everybody, thank you so much. Please stick around for more shit. All right, later, everybody.
Later.